Hi, we're Michael and Mary Jane Smith, and we met in 1975 in New York City. And for the year that we were dating, we were apart. We were in separate parts of the country and only communicated with letters because there was no such thing as email or video chat, and we couldn't afford telephone calls at the time. So we communicated and got to know each other through letters and fell in love that way. And we were married in July of 1976, so we've been married 41 years. Pretty good.
And we think that the secret to our marriage is honesty, empathy, and connection. Those three things have been very important to us, particularly in the last 3 or 4 years, but throughout. And honesty is really important because you can't have secrets from your partner. Secrets only are divisive and serve to separate us and remove the connection that we're seeking.
And empathy, I mean, you need to imagine what your spouse is feeling during at any given time, and how it depends on your words or your actions and how they might feel when you're doing those things, and imagine how they might feel so that you can understand and be compassionate with them.
And selfishness is the opposite of empathy, and any selfishness really is has been destructive to our relationship. And the more we can be empathetic with each other and really try and understand what the other is feeling, the better off we are. And connection is an effort that has to take place daily. We have to make an effort to make sure that we are connected, that we're not in separate rooms, that we're not doing separate things all the time, that we aren't interested only in what interests us, but we are trying to connect with the other person and just seeing what's going on with them and seeing how they're feeling and seeing just what is the baseline for what's going on that day.
Sometimes we get caught up in the busyness of our lives. I know when we had kids at home, we were constantly wrapped up in what they were doing and with our jobs and all those kinds of things, and it was hard to find the time to sit down and actually talk to one another. And now that we're retired, sometimes we're just doing our own thing, and you have to really make an effort, and sometimes you actually have to make a date to sit down and talk about how they're feeling and how their day went and what are their concerns and how can we help each other during those difficult times.
So after 41 years, it just keeps getting better. We keep figuring it out and learning how to do it and drawing closer. And
sometimes it's not easy, but I think we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.